Core States Bank had a fairly good surveillance camera system. The photographs were very clear, depicting at least 3 of the robbers. None of the robbers could be identified because of the masks, but we could clearly see the clothing, the hats, the masks, the gloves, and it looked obvious that they were wearing bulletproof vests under the jackets.
The vests stand out, though not as much as the serious firepower.
This was the first time in quite a while we had seen a military-grade weapon used in a bank robbery. In this case, they had what appeared to be AR-15s, which is a semi-automatic rifle. Has a high-velocity .223 caliber round, very dangerous weapon.
This is definitely a seasoned group of individuals.
These perps know exactly what they're doing, leaving agents Walsh and Tam little doubt who they're dealing with.
Prior to the robbery, we had developed some information from a confidential informant that a violent crew working in Camden, New Jersey, had planned to rob this particular bank. With that information, we set up surveillance. Surveillance takes a lot of time,
Still no contact yet.
a lot of effort, a lot of manpower.
After weeks of nothing to go on, Walsh pulls the surveillance.
4 or 5 weeks later, they robbed the bank.
Few criminals have the patience to outwait FBI surveillance and the guts to strike so brazenly. Only one name sticks out in the agents' minds: Crazy Charlie Rodriguez.
With their violent nature and all, I had a pretty good idea that Charlie Rodriguez had robbed the bank along with other individuals.
Walsh and Tam have been hunting Rodriguez for 5 months. His rap sheet includes armed robbery, assault, heroin possession, and illegally possessing firearms. This Philadelphia outlaw truly earned his street name, Crazy Charlie.
Charlie got his nickname because of his violent nature, flying off the handle at a drop of a hat.
His specialty is robbing drug dealers. You don't get much crazier than that.
He was crazy because he would go up on armed people. He was armed, they were armed, and he had no compunction about shooting it out with them.
One shootout in particular put Charlie firmly in the crosshairs of the FBI.
Charlie tried to rip off a drug dealer in Camden. Source information later told us that the drug dealer had gotten information they were coming. When they entered the house, the drug dealer opened fire on them, and there was a gun battle that ensued.
The shootout rocked the neighborhood and drew the attention of a Camden County Park police officer, Stephen Leone.
Charlie took out the AR-15 and fired back at the police officer, wounding him.
Thankfully, Leone survives, but Charlie, a prime suspect, evades questioning, earning him a top spot on Philadelphia's fugitive list.